The clock is breathing softly as the night grows thin. A quiet kind of ending settles under my skin. Midnight whispers trace the outlines of your name, fading like a picture washed away by rain. I reach into the darkness, hoping you're still there, but every shadow tells me you're no longer near. I keep holding on to pieces slipping through my hands. The truth is in the quiet, nothing goes as planned. I'm fading at midnight, losing your light, watching what we were disappear out of sight. If love had a color, it's turning to gray. I'm standing here hoping you won't fade away. Your echo lingers softly in the broken air. The ghost of every moment says you won't be there. The streetlights paint the memories we try to save, but even they are dimming as our hearts misbehave. I gather all the words I never learned to say. They tremble on my lips, but then they fade away. I'm fading at midnight, losing your light, watching what we were disappear out of sight. If love had a color, it's turning to gray. I'm standing here hoping you won't fade away. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe silence was the only thing we could not save. If time could rewind, I'd still choose your name, even knowing we would end the same. I'm fading at midnight, losing your light, watching what we were disappear out of sight. If love had a color, it's turning to gray. I'm standing here hoping you won't fade away. And as the night closes in, the last of you drifts away, but still I whisper softly, please don't fade away. There is dust on every picture lying by my bed, shadows of the summers and the words we never said. I walk through empty rooms that used to hold your lap, coffee cups and stories scattered in our past. Your sweater on the chair is losing all your scent. Time is slowly washing out the places that you went. I trace the edges of the life we tried to write, but every single line is fading out of sight. What we left behind close my eyes, I almost hear your voice. But echoes are the proof that I no longer have a choice. The doorway feels much wider now you are not here. Silence hits much harder when it is so severe. I talk into the air like you are listening still, pretending I can change the way the story learned to spill. I hold the letters that I never dared to send, reading every line until the ink begins to bend. What we left behind is haunting every night, little broken fragments dancing in the light. If I close my eyes, I almost hear your voice, but echoes are the proof that I no longer have a choice. Maybe all we were was borrowed time and fragile skin. Maybe letting go is how a different life begins. Still I keep the smallest pieces hidden in my chest, a secret kind of promise that I tried to love my best. What we left behind is haunting every night, little broken fragments dancing in the light. If I close my eyes, I almost hear your voice, but echoes are the proof that I no longer have a choice. Morning comes to tell me I survived another try, standing with the memories that I still cannot deny. Street lights blur like tired eyes outside my room. Every tiny second pulls you further from my view. You used to answer every message right away. Now my phone is just a quiet kind of gray. Conversations turn to small talk, slipping thin. I can feel the distance growing underneath my skin. I keep replaying all the nights we shared a sky, searching for the moment you began to say goodbye. I am losing you in slow motion, like a wave that never hits the shore. You are drifting out of focus till I am not your home anymore. Every day a little further, every word a little less. I am watching you unravel from the heart I try to protect. You stand beside me but your eyes are far away, laughing with the world you're never here to stay. I pretend that nothing changed inside your gaze, though I know the truth has been rewriting us for days. I hold my breath and hope the ending might be wrong, but silence between heartbeat keeps on growing strong. I am losing you in slow motion, like a wave that never hits the shore. You are drifting out of focus losing you in slow motion, like a wave that never hits the shore. You are drifting out of focus till I am not your home anymore. Every day a little further, every word a little less. I am watching you unravel from the heart I tried to protect. When the evening finally settles on the city light, I will stand here in the quiet, letting go without a fight. We used to talk till all the stars were out of view. Now every single sentence feels too heavy to get through. We sit across the table, counting all the cracks, smiling like we do not see the feelings we now lack. Jokes fall to the floor and never seem to land. We used to build a future, now it slips right through our hands. I hear the quiet growing louder than your voice. It sounds a lot like telling me we have already made our choice. When words fall apart, there is nothing left to hold. Every story that we promise slowly turning cold. We are talking without meaning, breathing separate air. When words fall apart, I know you will not stay there. We used to speak in colors only we could see. Now every shade between us fades to plain and empty. I reach for conversation, but it breaks inside my hands like fragile little pieces that our hearts no longer understand. If I could find a sentence strong enough to keep you close, would it change the way this ending quietly unfolds? When words fall apart, there is nothing left to hold. Every story that we promised slowly turning cold. We are talking without meaning, breathing separate air. When words fall apart, I know you will not stay there. Maybe love is more than language, more than every line we say. But when the silence settles in, even hearts can drift away. So I will let these broken phrases be the last we share, whispering goodbye inside the spaces hanging in the air. Words fall apart, there is nothing left to hold. Every story that we promised slowly turning cold. We are talking without meaning, breathing separate air. When words fall apart, I know you will not stay there. I unfold the conversation like a letter never read, and leave it on the table with the things we never said. There is a space between our shoulders in this bed, a distance made of everything we never really said. The ceiling fan keeps spinning like a restless mind. I listen to your breathing, slightly out of time. We used to fall asleep with stories on our lips. Now dreams are separate islands that our tired hearts have missed. That I count the inches that have grown between our hands. They feel like miles of things that neither understands. In the quiet between us, I can hear the truth. All the little fractures breaking what we knew. We are lying side by side, yet oceans pulled apart. In the quiet between us, I can hear your leaving heart. The kitchen light at midnight flickers on the floor. Your footsteps sound like someone slowly closing every door. We talk about the weather and the plans for next weekend, but never touch the feelings that are bringing us to the end. If I reached across this silence, would you hold me tight, or would you turn away and disappear into the night? In the quiet between us, I can hear the truth. All the little fractures breaking what we knew. We are lying side by side, yet oceans pulled apart. In the quiet between us, I can hear your leaving heart. Maybe the stillness is the loudest sound of all. Maybe we are waiting for the courage just to fall. So I will speak the fragile words I have tried to hide. I miss the way we used to feel when you were on my side. Oh, in the quiet between us, I can hear the truth. All the little fractures breaking what we knew. We are lying side by side, yet oceans pulled apart. In the quiet between us, I can hear your leaving heart. Morning finds the same old distance on the sheets. Only now I know that letting go is what it means. Golden light is spilling through the half-closed blinds. Dust is dancing slowly like the memories in my mind. You were packing up your suitcase in the other room. 'cause if I say it out loud, then the ending will be here. The sunlight paints a halo on the place where you once lay. It feels like all the warmth is getting ready to betray. I am left in the soft light after you are gone. Shadows on the wall still echo our old songs. Every little corner keeps your laughter in the air. I am left in the soft light, trying not to care. Your coffee mug is waiting on the second shelf. I cannot make myself to move it anywhere else. The jacket by the doorway still remembers every rain. It holds the shape of you like an everlasting stain. If I could freeze this moment you are standing in my door, would you change your mind and stay a little more? I am left in the soft light after you are gone. Shadows on the wall still echo our old songs. Every little corner keeps your laughter in the air. I am left in the soft light, trying not to care. Maybe love was just a window borrowing the sun. Beautiful and fleeting till the day the light is done. Still I will sit here quietly where all our mornings grew, learning how to breathe inside a room that lost its hue. I am left in the soft light after you are gone. Shadows on the wall still echo our old songs. Every little corner keeps your laughter in the air. I am left in the soft light, trying not to care. When the evening slowly turns the golden edges blue, I will close the blinds and finally say goodbye to you. The pages on the bedside all are dog-eared at your name. Lines we never finished still are waiting just the same. We wrote about forever in a careless, steady hand. Believed that every promise would obey our simple plans. But somewhere in the margins all the colors turned to gray. And suddenly our timeline lost the words to find its way. I hold the broken chapters like a book that will not close, afraid that if I end it I will lose the you I know. We are an unfinished story, left here on the floor, half a dozen sentences that lead to nothing more. Every open ending hanging heavy in the room. We are an unfinished story, learning how to make more room. The photographs are smiling with the future in their eyes. They never knew the moment we would start to improvise. I traced the faded edges where our dreams began to blur, and wonder if you ever read the parts that spoke hidden like a secret verse that no one else will see. We are an unfinished story, left here on the floor, half a dozen sentences that lead to nothing more. Every open ending hanging heavy in the room. We are an unfinished story, learning how to make more room. I close the book so gently, though the words still call your name, then place it on the shelf beside the love we could not save. The hallway feels much longer when you walk it toward the door. Every step you take is softer than it ever was before. Suitcase by your side and keys are trembling in your hand. I memorized the outline of the life we could have planned. Your jacket brushes gently past the photographs we chose. A quiet kind of ending in the way you hold your clothes. I listen to the rhythm of your footsteps on the floor, each one like a countdown that my heart cannot ignore. These vanishing footsteps echo down the hall, fading like a song that never learned to fall. Every gentle tap is telling me the same. You are walking out of everything we could have saved. You say you will still call me when the seasons start to change, and maybe we can meet again and talk about the rain. But I can hear the distance in the promise that you speak, like postcards from a future where we only talk for weeks. If I ran to stop you, would it only make it worse? Would I change the destination or just rearrange the hurt? These vanishing footsteps echo down the hall, fading like a song that never learned to fall. Every gentle tap is telling me the same. You are walking out of everything we could have saved. Maybe some departures never slam the door in sound. They whisper through the floorboards till we are nowhere to be found. So I will stand here barefoot on the memory-stained wood, letting all your footsteps fade away. I never understood. These vanishing footsteps echo down the hall, fading like a song that never learned to fall. Every gentle tap is telling me the same. You are walking out of everything we could have saved. When the hallway settles quiet and the dust begins to rise, I will sweep away your footsteps and the future in your eyes. There's a folder on my laptop with your name, filled with all the words I never had the nerve to say. Draft from every season that we tried to make it through. Confessions written late at night when I was losing you. I told you how I hated when you slowly disappeared, how I felt like I was begging just to keep you near. But every time I almost pressed the key to let it go, I pictured your reaction and I chose to stay below. These are the letters I never sent, every unsaid feeling trapped in cement. If you had read them, would we still be here, or would it only make you disappear? Handwritten pages hidden in a shoebox on the floor, telling you I loved you and I could not love you more. Tickets from the movies and the trains we used to ride, paper proof of moments when you used to be on my side. Sometimes I almost mailed them to the place where you now stay, but fear of silence held me in the same old quiet way. These are the letters I never sent, every unsaid feeling trapped in cement. If you had read them, would we still be here, or would it only make you disappear? Maybe words will not reverse the choices that you made. Maybe truth arrives too late to keep a heart from fate. So I will light a tiny match and watch the paper glow, letting go of every line that you will never know. These are the letters I never sent, every unsaid feeling trapped in cement. If you had read them, would we still be here, or would it only make you disappear? Ashes in the window float into the open sky. I whisper one last letter as I finally say goodbye. The city lights are fading into gentle silver haze. It feels like all our moments gathered for their final blaze. We stand beside the window, watching all the cars go by. You smile a little sadly, with the future in your eyes. We used to talk of someday, like it always would be ours. Now someday feels like something that belongs to different stars. I see the constellation of the choices that we made, leading to this quiet edge where everything must fade. This is the last glow of everything we knew, burning just a moment in the fading shape of you. We are standing in the doorway of the life we dreamed to hold, saying soft goodbyes before the light turns cold. Your hand is on the handle, but you have not pulled it yet. Both of us are counting all the things we will forget. The coffee on the counter and the jacket on the chair. The tiny simple mornings when you used to still be there. If I asked you just to stay, would it undo what we have done, or only keep us standing in the shadow of the sun? This is the last glow of everything we knew, burning just a moment in the fading shape of you. We are standing in the doorway of the life we dreamed to hold, saying soft goodbyes before the light turns cold. Maybe love is not a fire meant to last for every night. Maybe some flames only show us how to recognize the light. So I will thank the gentle warmth you offered to my skin, and let the darkness teach me how to start again within. This is the last glow of everything we knew, burning just a moment in the fading shape of you. We are standing in the doorway of the life we dreamed to hold, saying soft goodbyes before the light turns cold. When the final color leaves the sky above our street, I turn around alone, but with a steady